lovers here on Kaurna Nation. I just want to start by really asking for our divine creator and Mother Earth and all the ancestors of this sacred land to open our hearts and our minds for all of us here present today, that we can now come into whole body felt resonance and whole soul surrender to the truth of who we are divinely and naturally designed to be as real world free and self-determining people, brothers and sisters here in this sacred motherland of the sovereign First Nations. As we now learn to listen to our trusted elders with the proper respect that they deserve here in their country. And this is Grandfather Louie, who's the founder of the People's Peace Alliance here, and he's going to talk to us about, his wisdom and knowledge and what we need to know to create a free and peaceful future together.
G'day people. First of all, I'd like to thank you for all allowing me to do this, and welcome you all to our country, the country of the Kaurna people. A couple of my friends are over there looking at me, so I might be worried directly. You might see me run. No. But I appreciate coming to this, and I appreciate the fact that everybody is a bit concerned about this COVID virus and stuff like that. But my mission today is to come and talk a little bit, because I am a survivor of the Australian way of life, and I was born in the 60s, so I was born with a £10 bounty on my head, and that didn't reside until the 67 when we had the elections. But prior to that, we were also known as flora, fauna and specimens, and the specimen was if the Queen needed a skeleton, anybody was allowed to come up there and shoot us and take us and burn us and send us off to England. So we have, so essentially I've been brought up a white man, but I'm a black man and I'm in the black skin. You got me a bit thrown off here. But the message is, like I said, I've been a victim of circumstances all my life, the circumstances of just being here today, that puts my life in danger, because you can see there's a couple of our friends over there, and people like me are a threat to them, because Australia's been here for white Australia's been here for 250 years, and I think it's about time some people in this country start growing up and reminding themselves that we are real human beings.
Amen.
We're not people that need to be we're not really people that needs to be thrown around a police cell and being pulled over and abused and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm a survivor of all that. This year, for instance, I've been assaulted by a taxi driver. I got my neck broken by a young fellow who walked up behind me. The cops walked past me while I was unconscious on the ground. And this is all the bullshit that we got to put up with. I've been barred from a hotel room, and I haven't drunk for 30 years. And, we expect this trouble even walking down the street. As soon as we wake up in the morning, the first thing we got to expect is, because nobody pays the rent for this place, we got to get $1.40 every day to get on a bus. And they know that we're living below the poverty line, and we've been starving for years, It's just that we're resilient people, and I don't think anything is going to stop us from being around, regardless of all the problems that we're having around this world. You got the rain livening up a volcano over in Indonesia. You got tsunamis in Russia. You got last night you had a hurricane in America that killed 100 people. You got floods over in New South Wales. Nobody's kind enough, or has got the the balls to come up and talk to an Aboriginal person who can say those lies. You know, they'd rather let their people die than talk to somebody like me. You know? And the same with the bushfires up there. You know? Years and years and years, thousands of years we've been burning off, and no one has come to see a professional. You know, if you're going to go to the doctor, you don't go and see a psychiatrist. You know, you go and see a medical clinician because you've got a sore foot or some bloody thing, you know. But, you know, that's about all I can say for today. And I'd like to see that you're enjoying yourself out here, even though it is a little bit hot. And thank you for the opportunity. And I hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you, Solly and Louie. Now, Craig Bauer, very familiar face, teacher of decades, ex-teacher is just reminding me he's going to have a word.